Hi guys, Colleen here. Welcome back to the garden. Today we're going to be working on a dish that involves some fresh herbs. Alright, we've got our fresh mint and cilantro from the garden. Now we're going to go ahead and take them inside, get them cleaned up, and get started on prepping our dish. This is what the cilantro and mint looks like cleaned up. The mint we're going to use for some sweet tea, and the cilantro is going in a chicken dish that we'll be having for this evening. This is a close-up look at what the herbs look like on the table. So if you decide to grow mint in your own garden, we do have a few suggestions for you. We were warned ahead of time that it grows pretty crazy. It'll overtake the herb box really quickly, and we found that to be true, so you may want to go ahead and plant it in its own box or be prepared to transplant it partway through the season. Plus, we can also let you know that it grows really well with cuttings and such, so if you remove it from the garden bed and put it in a new location, then you can go ahead and end up having mint overflowing in pots too, which is what we did. We now have mint in two areas because it just grows so well, and it's very popular with our friends. We like to share it, and we trade it in exchange for other fresh vegetables and herbs from our friends' gardens. That's what our mint looks like. You can see it's got a really healthy stalk. The cilantro we just started growing this year, and so far it's been growing pretty crazy like the mint. It's kind of taken over the herb bed, and that's what that looks like there. And I'm going to cut it up in a few minutes and get everything ready to start on the chicken dish. Today for our protein we'll be working with chicken thighs. We like working with chicken thighs because one, they're inexpensive, two, they're easy to get, and three, they are very flavorful, and four, you can do a lot of different things with them. They're very versatile. So we're going to go ahead and take them out of the package, put them in the pan, and get the marinade ready. We're going to be using the cilantro that we took out of the garden earlier, and another ingredient that we think you'll love, fresh pineapple. And we'll get to that in just a moment. Okay, while I was off camera, I took the chicken thighs out of the packaging, went ahead, rinsed them off, pulled off any remaining feathers that were still stuck onto them, and went ahead and then added a adobo rub to it, some sesame oil and soy sauce. I put the sesame oil very lightly onto the thighs first to give the adobo something to adhere to. Then I added the adobo and the soy sauce to it, and in just a bit we're going to go ahead and work on the pineapple salsa with the cilantro to go on top of it as well. The citric acid from the pineapple will help tenderize the meat, and we're just going to go ahead and pop that in the refrigerator and leave it sit until it's almost time for Michael to come home, and then we'll go ahead, take it out, and pop it into the oven. Alright, here's a look at our pineapple. We would use one fresh from the garden if we could. We're actually trying to grow a pineapple tree, but hasn't quite worked out yet. We're doing it just for fun. We really don't think it's going to survive in this growing zone, but what the heck, we're going to give it a whirl anyway. So we picked this pineapple up at the grocery store. As you can see, it's a dole. I'm going to go ahead and slice off the top. Maybe we'll try to grow another pineapple with that top. That's how we started the first one. And then we'll go ahead and cut off the sides, core it, and slice it up for our salsa. Here's what the pineapple looks like with most of its exterior removed. We've also chopped off the top and the bottom. As you can see, I still have a little bit more work to do, and then we'll be ready to do the salsa. Alright, we've got everything ready. There's the top of the pineapple that I stuck in water just for fun. We'll see what happens to it. And the chicken with the pineapple, cilantro, and pineapple juice. And remember, it also had the sesame oil and the soy sauce, so that's going to marinate for a while. And then there's the extra pineapple and extra cilantro that I have that can go with the chicken when we're ready to serve it. Alright, now that the chicken is in the refrigerator and everything is prepped for dinner tonight, I'm going to go ahead and put on my writing cap and do a little work for clients. That's one of the great things about working at home. You can shuffle between a bunch of different activities, and that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. Okay, and that's what our finished dish looks like.